Hello my colorful people of the coloring community. Welcome back to my channel. This is the video a lot of people are really looking forward to. This is going to be my finished pages of July 2024. As you can see, I changed up my coloring planner again. I keep changing it, I think, every week, but I think I now have the setup I really like. So let's see if I can keep it this way till the end of the year. Before I get started, let's give you some little stats. I completed 16 pages in July. 13 books total and 7 untouched books, and my goal is to do 50 untouched books before the end of the year. I did here, this says 3 body colors, but it's actually 2 body colors and 1 project book, and I bought 28 new books. Still can't help myself, I just like books. So those are the stats of July. And now let's get to the finished pages. Let's start with the body colors. This was one of the untouched books. This is Jasmine Beckett Griffith and Halloween, and I was contacted by Jenna at thefictionkitten on Instagram, and she wanted to really do a body color in this book. So of course I said yes, and before I show my page, let's get Jenna's page over here. She did an absolute great job. As you can see in a minute, we went the same way. We both took the original artwork from Jasmine Beckett as example. Absolutely fabulous job she did. And this is my page. A lot of firsts for me on this one. First new in the book, and it is actually the background, the bush at the back, the ground is all watercolor. The leaves / wings are all watercolor. So that was a first for me, and her hair and her clothing and all of that is Inktense. So the paper actually held up really well. I was a bit hesitant because I'm normally a very precise colorist, but I really like the effect of, for one, some people call it sloppy. I really like the effect it has on the borders, and I used a little bit of paint markers, Tule Arts, to accentuate the grass. And I was really scared about her skin color, but I love how that turned out. And it was great fun. And it was so much fun that we decided to do a second page from this book for this month. And that is going to be Butterflies and Bones. So Jenna, thank you very much for contacting me. I had a blast, and I cannot wait to get this one started. So that is in Halloween, Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Next body color I did was in Matchstick Mouse, A Rainy Day, and that was with the lovely Kristen, and she is on Instagram on 5H _ Scorpio coloring. And I'm gonna put her page on here on this side. Whole different color palette, and that's what I love about body colors. It's sometimes you choose the same color palette, and sometimes you go all the way to the different spectrum of colors. This is my page. Kind of struggled. I want to try new mediums, so I tried acrylic paint pens. Didn't like how that turned out. I don't like that I'm not really easy to shade anymore. All the rest are my Arctic pencils. Yeah, pencils. And I think didn't use, yeah, only alcohol marker for the background through the window. Always love working in these books. First we picked this one before because we thought it was an easy color, but it's not. I think Morgan O'Brien in this book has more detail in the different illustrations. So, but we had a blast doing this one. So Kristen, thank you very much for this body color. That is in A Rainy Day, Magic Mouse by Morgan O'Brien. Next one, this one is Forest Song. I contacted Jo from Geordie Colors and asked her if she wanted to do this book as a project book. She said yes. So last month we did our first page and she picked the page. And first let me show her page. I really love her color palette with the bright pinks and the whole different way she portrayed the trees and the bear. So I think it's a beautiful, beautiful page. And this is the page this is my page. I went a little bit more classical, a little fly on there. So first of all, I tried to do really bright background. I love actually how it turned out. This is all pencil works, all Prismas. Love how my bear turned out. I actually did use a blender pencil to get a little bit of the streaks in there. And after that I took the black vinyl acrylic paint and I blacked out the background. A little bit of Mod Podge on the wings of the bees and a little bit of Jelly Roll glaze on the eyes. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this page. So for the next month we are going to do, let me give you a sneak peek because I already started this one. Having a really great time in this book. So that's Forest Song by R.J. Hampson. Next finished page. As you might know, I host a hashtag Camelia Kova Proms 2024 on Instagram, and every Friday I color also a page with that prompt. So for this one is in 50 monster themed miniatures, and this prompt, I think it was door. Also an experiment. This one, it is a color along on my channel. Background is a stencil. I used distress inks, and that's also on the floor. It's a stencil with distress ink. I based it with alcohol markers. I made a mistake because I was going to do the background in the closet black. I accidentally made it brown. So I went over that with the black paint, and that actually worked. And I put in some glitter with the Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. Put in some accents with a white acrylic marker. And I always use the Korean Deco brush pens for the eyes. I don't know why, I love the colors of the greens. I don't know if the camera picks that up. So beautiful. So that's my go-to combination. Little bit of shading with the Arctic pencils, and that's it actually. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and for the people with the keen eye, there you see some changes in my books. I'm doing inventory of my books thanks to Candace at Happy Catastrophe. It's a lot of work because I have more than 500 books. And what I am doing, I named my shelves. So every book gets a sticker on which shelf it has to go to. And I also tag my finished pages with the dates I have finished them. So let's see how that works out. Still working on that one. If you would like to see the book or the planner I use for that one, please leave a comment in the comment box below and I will do a video on how I am doing that. That was 50 monster themed miniatures. Then I did one in 50 space themed miniatures. That's also all the Camellia Angel cover ones are a color along on my channel. This theme was mouse. Yeah, it was mouse. I was hesitant between mouse or cheese, but it's mouse. Again, black background with the black vinyl paint. First I based it with alcohol markers, yes, and I did shading with Artix pencils or Prismacolors. I have to check, I'm sorry. Did some embellishments here with the, I think I used Uniball Signal Gold, and these ones were also the Koreans. And again, the eyes are absolutely gorgeous. I think they are gorgeous. So that one is in 50 space themed miniatures. The last Camellia Angel cover I did for this month is this one, also a color along on my channel. I used a color palette from Sarah Renee Clark Color Cubes. And also color along on my channel. Loved how this one turned out. A bit scary to only use oranges, reds and yellows, but she turned out absolutely gorgeous. I'm really proud of this one. I only based the flames at the bottom. I based with alcohol markers and the eyes again with the green markers. So this one also color along on my channel if you would like to follow. Next one are the hashtags. I did a few hashtags. Follow this one. First one is in fur balls, and this one is from Lovella's Coloring and Colorful Diary 2018. Every month they pick a page in this book. I am a bit late because all the tags here on the side are the pages I missed. But for July, they chose this page. Bit of a struggle, especially with the white tube. But I love how her skin color turned out. And the effect of her hand and her part of her foot under the water. I don't know if you can see that. So always a great book to work in. Based this one with Inktense and did the rest with Artex pencils and a little bit of shiny gold in the unicorn horn. So this was a great one. Thank you, Lovella's Coloring and Colorful Diary, for hosting the hashtag in this book. Next up, this is Magic Jars by Coloring Book Cafe, and this is for the hashtag Magic Jars. I think it's from Christina's Art Corner. Let me peek before I say something wrong. No, from Christina's Art Corner. And there are actually two color alongs. There's also color along on the Facebook page of Disney Max Coloring and Amanda Colors. That's a color with us. And I always do both because I just started coloring in this book. So I want to do both pages. So this one I did for hashtag Magic Jars 2024, hosted by Christina's Art Corner. Don't know what I think about this one. It's a bit busy. Lots of colors. it turned out really bright, and that was the idea, to make it really bright. In this book, I always am very hesitant. Do I do this background or just leave it white? It is a fun page. It was a fun page to do. So Christina, thank you for hosting. And for the Facebook page for Amanda and Megan, I did this one. I love this one. I love the muted colors and how my, to use new scrub it to bush turned out. I just took an alcohol marker and dotted my way around with 2 different colors. So that actually worked quite well. I think I based, I usually work with alcohol markers, and I love the green jar. I did a previous one, also the mouse page with a green jar. I also love that one. So I thought, why change? And let's do another green jar. So that is really fun. And this was for the Facebook page Color With Us for Disney Max Coloring and Amanda Colors. Also hosted by Disney Max Coloring and Amanda Colors is the Frogs and Friends. Hashtag is hashtag Frogs and Friends 2024. And let me get the July page. This was quite an easy page. It is a fun page to do because you can use your alcohol markers, and because the image is pre-shaded, so you can leave it at that. So I had great fun. It was a fast color, but I really love how my toe turned out. For the next month, they picked a page I have already done. That's this page. So I picked a different page to color. So that is in Frogs and Friends by Chris Warniak. Next book, Any Day. Also a hashtag for hosted by Amanda Colors. I think almost all the next pages is a hashtag from Amanda Colors. She started this hashtag a couple of months ago. I didn't started coloring along from the beginning. So first of all, I missed a few pages. The first one I did was, I think it was this one. And I thought, well, why don't we catch up? But I will get to the other ones later. This is alcohol marker based. Yep, alcohol marker based. Bit of shading with Artex. I did write down the combination of colors I used for Any Day. Let's see, it's in the back. Yeah, because Any Day is colored with Prismacolors. So I wrote that down, and the rest of the page I just pick any color from any set of pencils, but I just know she is in Prismacolors. As I said, alcohol markers as a base, a little bit of acrylic white paint pen. I used the Arteza ones, also for the clouds. So then I thought, well, let's play catch up, and I did this one. Actually really proud of this one. I love how her dress turned out and how the image of the see-through sheet on the line is looking, as you can see. And that's I just used 2 different colors of alcohol marker, so the darker shade and lighter shade, and just added some white paint pen, and then you get that effect. Try to keep it a simple color palette. And I did also the third one, and that's this one. Again, love this page, love how it turned out. I wanted to give her something special to wear, so I made some polka dots. Really difficult, because when you base with alcohol markers, you can see the polka dots will turn a bit pinkish, but I actually like it. So again, alcohol marker base. I think this one I did with Prismacolors. A little bit of paint pen, and that's it. I kept it fairly simple. So I am all how do you say that? Caught up? I don't know. And this is the next page for this month. Really cute one. So Amanda, thank you very much for hosting. I'm looking forward to doing that page for this month. Also hosted by Amanda is Sea of Colors. And this month there was a really very simple page because it's a full book color along. So these are also pages that we are coloring. I kept a really plain color palette, so only oranges and some greens, and I love it. I love how it turned out. A little bit soft pastels for the background, and I did put fixative on it, and it worked really well. Let me check on the back. Yeah, so alcohol base, Artex pencils for some shading, a little bit of black jelly roll glaze for the octopus, and some white acrylic paint pen for some accents. So really fun page and quick page to do. Also, oh, I'm so sorry. This one is for hashtag ACC of Colors. This one is for hashtag AC Doggy Doodles, also hosted by Amanda. And I did this one. Love, love, love it. I already knew when I saw it was going to be this page, I wanted a green car. So I think I based again. Let me check. Yes, based it with alcohol markers. And when I say alcohol markers, I always use a hoo-hoo because that's the only set I have. Based everything with alcohol markers. The only difficulty was the lot of greens, because the car is green, the bushes are green, the trees are green. So that was a bit of a challenge, but I think it turned out great. Some accents with acrylic white paint. The lettering on the dog food is black jelly roll glaze. And I got some glitter gel pens from one unknown brand from the Netherlands on the hearts and on the oranges. Cute page. This is a fun book to work in. It's really thin paper, so it's not an easy book to work in, but it's always, I like the challenge and I love how this page turned out. So that is in Doggy Doodles. Last but not least, I did a page, let me shove the stack away from me. I did a page in A Million Sweet Things. Jess from Coloring Bumblebee hosts a scavenger hunt for Lulu Mayo, and every month she has 4 prompts for you, so you can color a page with those prompts in a Lulu Mayo book. And one of the prompts in July was koala, so I did this one. Oh, you can already see the gold shiny bits. Really struggled in the beginning because I started out with, I don't know anymore. I think it's a water-based. Yeah, I wanted to try water-based markers on a palette and then with a paintbrush. Well, that was an epic fail for me right now. I need to practice that a little bit more. So I changed it up to pencils, switched to Prismacolors. I have one saying, when you don't know what to do, grab your Prismacolors and it will always work. I wanted the page to be really bright, so I chose to do the bathtub in pink. A little bit of yellow accents, and I love how my clouds pop. I got a question, is that what did you do with your clouds? I thought it was lightning, but from the camera, but when I look at it now, they still pop. And I don't know if the camera picks that up. What I did is I put a little yellow edge around them on the outside, I took a cool gray and did a little edge on the inside, and I took the acrylic paint marker and took out the black lines, and then you get clouds that pop off the page. I think I need my sunglasses. So really happy how this one turns out. It was also an untouched book for me. I kept it very yeah, how do you say that? I don't know, because all my duckies are yellow. I just kept my duckies yellow, water blue, but it turned out really, really lovely. So thank you, Jess, for hosting. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of the Lulu Mayo books in the upcoming month. So those were 16 pages. 16 pages is a lot for me. For people who don't know, I have a full-time job and I'm a single mom, so I have a very, very busy life. But coloring is my way to relax and empty my head. So for the next month, I am trying to do a little bit of more pages, but I am doing my inventory. And knowing me, I will emerge in that. So every single minute I am taking out books, writing in a book, in a notebook, putting on tabs. I tend to go a little bit overboard, as you can see. But I think I will be very pleased if it is finished. And so I have a lot of ideas what I am going to do with an index and with a key. And well, if you're curious, let me know. I will make a video. For now, lovely, lovely folks, thank you very much for watching. I always really enjoy your company making my videos, so thank you for that. If you would like a heads up for the next videos, please hit the like and subscribe button, and that's also the way you help me grow this channel. For now, I wish you a very, very nice day/evening/night, depends on where you are in the world, and I would love to see you in the next video. Bye bye.